Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Bowden the Great and I'm absolutely obsessed with farming sims. And I've recently stumbled across a vampire themed farming sim called Moonlight Peaks by Little Chicken Game Company. As always though, before we get into everything, please do not forget to like and subscribe because I'll be closely watching and posting any updates on this game in particular among many other farming sim style games that you won't want to miss out on. But back to Moonlight Peaks. In this game you will experience life as a vampire in the magical town of Moonlight Peaks. You set out to prove to your skeptical father, Count Dracula, that a life of compassion is possible, even for the undead. Make friends with local werewolves, witches, and mermaids, and find eternal love in the supernatural dating scene. Unlock ancient powers, brew potions, and cast spells as you embrace the immortal life of a vampire. Unravel the mysteries of the 7 families and step out of the shadow of your father as you create your own legacy. Now before you get too excited, this game is in the very early stages and hasn't even come out to Kickstarter yet, which is planned for October of 2023. And if it's not obvious, please note that everything I show in the video can be changed later on, given that we are in such early stages of game development. Now the core gameplay itself looks reminiscent of your typical farming sim, similar to Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley, but with an obvious vampire gothic twist. And you may be asking yourself, wait a minute, vampires drink blood and would get sick from eating normal human food. But don't worry, as a vampire you'll be able to curse your crops, which actually makes them edible for vampires. Now what the curse itself does to the crops to make them edible is yet to be known, but I'm sure we'll learn more about how it all works later on. You'll be able to turn others into vampires as well, but you won't be able to go buck wild with it, biting everyone you see. Think of it like an end of the romance system. Once someone likes you enough, you'll be able to turn them into a vampire to join you in an unholy matrimony for all of eternity. Your character itself is fully customizable along with your pet, your home, and even some parts of the city. Now onto the more core gameplay, you have the ability to clear your overgrown farm out with the use of the typical range of farm sim tools such as pickaxes and axes. The decorating though is what it looks like it's going to be my favorite aspect because you use your vampire telekinetic powers to lift and place objects down. I love this because having to manually lift and place down gets pretty tedious pretty quickly if you're doing a lot of decorating. It also looks like the day cycles will start once the sun goes down and mainly by moonlight, which makes sense given that vampires aren't big fans of the sunlight. I'm curious though how they handle sun exposure, whether it maybe weakens you or hurts you. The game has your standard farm animals with a slight gothic twist like chickens and little floating skulls called soul blobs that can be caught with your net, along with googly-eyed stone golems that are shown wandering your farm and what appears to be horned cyclops cow combo. You'll also be able to catch different types of insects from butterflies and moths to beetles as well. Anyways, that's really all we have at this point, but I must say when I saw this game, I could not wish list it any faster on Steam because I've got to play this. Also, I didn't mention it before, but the art style of the game is just absolutely gorgeous. I'll link down below this Steam link so you can check out the game for yourself, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.